We're all set for the penultimate feature race of the season in virtual F2, and we are go here in Qatar with a magnificent getaway from Victor Martins, who takes over the lead of the race from Alex Dunn into turn one. A great start for Martins from Dunn, then ahead of Miata. In second place there is Dunn, Miata in third, then Foy's in fourth, ahead of Miney, Stanek, Dirksen, Crawford, Mini and Fornaroli, the championship leader, down in 10th. But a dream start though for Victor Martins, who hasn't won a race since the opening race of the season in Australia. He'll be looking to get back on top at the end of this weekend. He may not be in the championship fight, Victor Martins, but he at least wants to end the season with at least another win. Yeah, he'll be going for it once again today, but Dunn has got a quicker car under his belt. But Martins getting away beautifully to hold on to the lead on the first lap of 32 in this penultimate feature race of the season, as you have said. But this is looking good so far for Victor Martins and ART. Absolutely, but also looking good is Jack Crawford, who's ahead of his championship rival Leo Fornaroli, crucially in the championship fight. And don't forget Gabriele Mini as well. He needs a result that is absolutely impressive if he wants to bring the title to Abu Dhabi. And the title will go down to Abu Dhabi no matter what happens now. But Mini wants to get in the title fight as well and make it a three-way fight when we get to Abu Dhabi in a few days' time. On board with Crawford on lap 5, riding the curbs well through that section, and he goes for it on his teammate Chris Miney down the inside. That's Crawford up into 5th place. The Dams have swapped places, and more points needed for for Crawford's title hopes. Crawford tucks in behind Callum Boys in the battle for 4th there. Oh, Crawford makes a little bit of a mistake going through turn 2. That's opened the door for Miney to try and come back at his teammate here. Dams is now going wheel to wheel, both their drivers. Crawford backs out and lets Miney go through, but that mistake from Crawford was not what he needed at all in his title fight. Yeah, and he's gone a bit wide through there, so Crawford needs to do everything he can to keep himself within distance of this title fight. Crawford cannot force to make any more mistakes here, because if he does make any more mistakes, he'll be losing more places and more points than his rival. That is not good for Jack Crawford. He needs a good result if he wants to keep the title fight alive. He went a bit wide there, going through turn 10, I think. But now heading into the final sequences of corners, the triple right-hander through sector 3 we go. Crawford trying his best to gain on Miney. Yeah, we know Crawford's trying his hardest to keep himself in the fight, and he got a bit wide again. Got to be careful with track limits as well. But Crawford doing well for the time being, and again he's gone wide, but getting into the dirty air of Miney in front. Crawford tries to have a look, and again he's going wide, and Stanek goes through on the inside, forces Crawford wide, and once again Crawford is fuming with getting past there. Now Dirksen looking to the outside, as down the straight they go. There's contact! Oh my goodness me! Jack Crawford's got damage. Could that be big for his title hopes? Dirksen has made contact with Crawford. Damage to the front wing of the Dabs, and a safety car is deployed because of that. What has happened to Jack Crawford's grip there? Now then, here's a replay. We're on board with Joshua Dirksen, right behind Jack Crawford here, and he hits Crawford on the left rear, and Crawford's got front wing damage, but I think Dirksen was not expecting that. Boo, mate, you just turned in on me in the middle of the straight. Yeah, he can't do that, mate. He can't do that. Now on board with Crawford is going to field attack from Dirksen, loses the car, hits the wall, and that is why the safety car has been brought out. Boo, mate, Dirksen just hit me on the rear. I have no idea what he was doing, man. Have you got damage, Jack? Yeah. Yeah, we got a pit, mate. Copy, we're ready. With the safety car out, as you can see, everyone is going to be coming into the pit, surely, for the hard tyres. Yeah, hard tyres will be going on for Victor Martins here, and they're double stacking at Roden, which means Martins is going to get held up. And Dirksen comes in for a nose change. I think Gabriele Mini, no, Chris Miney's going to be in the lead. Who's going to be in second? I think it's John Bennett. We'll see in a moment, but they're getting held up. It's Victor Martins there because of the double stacking. Mini's in second. Mini is bolted up to second place. That could be big for Gabriele Mini's title hopes. Bennett's up to third, Browning fourth, Dirksen is fifth, and Megatoon is sixth. For sure, Dunn, Montoya, and Crawford completing the points here. Martins, because again held up, has gone from the lead to 12th. Double disaster for ART because I heard that Beatta's retired. He stopped on track. We haven't seen it, but surely we get a replay of Beatta's stoppage. But Martins has lost out big time. Oh, and there is Ritomo Miata. He stopped at the exit of turn 10, and that is a huge shame for ART once again and for Ritomo Miata. His season just gets worse and worse. Boop! Failure. Engine failure. Here we go then. The safety car peels in, and Kush Mining will lead the field away. On lap 11 of 32, we'll start lap 12 as they cross the line. Safety cars in, we're racing once more here at Losail. And it's Kush Mining in the lead from his fellow Alpine junior, Gabriele Mini in second. John Bennett is in third. After that, kerfuffle in the pit stops. Then it's Luke Browning fourth. Dirksen, Megatuni for sure, Dunn, Montoya and Crawford completing the top 10 for the time being. And Crawford makes the move on Montoya for 9th place. Can Montoya switch back and get him back? No, he can't. And Crawford takes 9th place. Crucial points for his title race because his rival Forneroli's down in last. So Crawford needs some big points here. If he gets 6 with the fastest lap, Crawford and Forneroli, I believe, if my maths are correct, will be level on points going into the final 2 races at the final round in Abu Dhabi if Crawford can finish 6th with the fastest lap. Oh, there's a problem for Pepe Marti. I don't know if you saw it. It was just behind the timing screens. There it is, as he ran on board with him. Pepe Marti makes it another DNF. A gutting DNF for the young Spaniard. Boop. Yeah, I've lost power. Copy. Now we cut to Jack Crawford all over the back of for sure here. That is a risky place to make an overtake, and Crawford's just made that work. Risky but bold from Crawford up to 7th. Is he going to go for a move on Megatunif into the last corner? Not quite, but he is close enough to get DRS of Megatunif. What a move from Crawford on for sure. He was giving it elbows out, no risk, full push. That was beautiful from Crawford. Up to 7th, one more place, and then he'll be in the prime position to make it level pegging going into Abu Dhabi. Crawford does not give up, and he's proving that he's still not giving up today. What a move that was. Jack Crawford thought about going for it on Stanley Megatunif on the last lap, and now he's going to go for it into the last corner on the inside of Stanley Megatunif. Finally, Jack Crawford's managed to get his man, and that is 6th place secured for Jack Crawford. And if he's got the fastest lap, which he does, that will mean he will be level with Leo Forneroli going into Abu Dhabi. It stands as Joshua Dirksen looks to the outside of John Bennett. This is for the final place on the podium, and he's managed to clear him. Advantage Joshua Dirksen up into 3rd place. Lovely stuff for the young man from Paraguay. Gabriele Mini all over the back of his fellow Alpine junior Kush Mining. This is for the lead of the race. Could be crucial points here for Gabriele Mini's championship hopes. He's looking to the inside of Kush Mining. They're still going wheel to wheel. Mining for the time being holds on to the lead, but Mini will try absolutely everything to get this win and get himself definitely into title contention by the end. Here he goes, ladies and gentlemen, here he goes. He's looking to the outside of Kush Mining into turn 1. Mining tries to fight back. The 2 Alpine juniors are going wheel to wheel. Mining leaves them just enough space. They're going wheel to wheel now through turn 2. Mini is trying his hardest to hold on, but Mining with the better speed out of the corner has now got the inside line into turn 4. Now Mining will try and hold off Mini. Mini though on the outside, on board with him, still wheel to wheel with Mining. Has he got the lead? Yes he has! Advantage, Gabriele Mini. It is outstanding stuff. Veni Vici, say the Italian stallion. Gabriele Mini is into the lead as they approach half distance. It has been boring through the rest of this race since lap 17, but Gabriele Mini has been absolutely magnificent in this feature race. He will be in contention for the championship going into Abu Dhabi. And this is the perfect way to put him in the fight. As out to the last corner for one more time, the Italian stallion, Gabriele Mini, wins the feature race in Qatar. And we will see you in Abu Dhabi for a championship showdown between Fornaroli, Crawford and Mini. 3 drivers in the fight for the title. Ladies and gentlemen, Abu Dhabi is going to be a corker. We are on for an absolute title deciding weekend. And it involves this man, the winner of the feature race, of the penultimate feature race of the season, Gabriele Mini. Take a bow. Well done, Mitt. Well done. Well done. Woo! That's it. Thank you guys. We actually did it. The car was so good. We dominated that one. Great job, guys. Let's see what we can do in Abu Dhabi. Come on. We are far from out of it. Come on. Gabriele Mini with a superb win and a critical win for the championship as well. He beats home his fellow Alpine junior Chris Marnie in second, and Joshua Dirksen, another podium for him. And for the AAX team, Luke Browning from last to fourth. Great drive from our reigning champion. He will take fourth ahead of his fellow Brit John Bennett in fifth for Van Amersfoort. Jack Crawford does get the fastest lap of the race, and P6, which I'm assuming would make him level with Fornaroli at the top of the championship with 2 rounds to go. Richard for sure, 7th for MP, ahead of Sebastian Montoya, Alex Dunn and Sammy Megatunif, who takes the final point for the Trident squad. And yes, I was right. There you go. Level on points. Both Jack Crawford and Leo Fornaroli, and Gabriele Mini is only 21 points away. Game on then. Game on with 2 more races left in the final round next time out. Oh, we are on for an absolute corker in Abu Dhabi, and I can't wait for that. And in the team standings, we got a change of the lead. Dams are taking the lead by 7 points from Invicta, with Prema 51 points back. They're mathematically in contention, but it's between Dams and Invicta. But don't discount Prema. They have got Gabriele Mini in the fight, and I'm sure they'll be in the fight for the teams as well. But anyway, that's our weekend wrapped up here at the sale, ladies and gentlemen. Just one more round to go until we conclude Season 3. But before we say goodbye, make sure to leave a like on the video and make sure to hit that subscribe button with notifications turned on for more virtual F2 or some F1 content to come for you in the future. And make sure to leave a comment down below to let me know what you think of the video, and let me know if you want to see more in the future as well. But ladies and gentlemen, we hope you are excited, because we are excited that it's the finale next time out. We will see you in Abu Dhabi for the championship showdown when Virtual F2 returns.